We're Cazzy and Bradley, and we're currently driving our camper van around the world. In this video, we leave Jasper and we start driving the Alaskan highway. There is a lot that happens in this video, from taking a helicopter flight, having bears on our campsite, eating the world's biggest cinnamon bun, and making our mark in the Yukon. Let's get to it. Hello and welcome back to another video. I said in the last video we were starting off strong, and we are. Right now we're on our way to do a helicopter tour with remote helicopters over the Rockies, and not only that, we're actually landing on one of the mountains for a picnic. This is gonna be epic. So excited. Alrighty, I've got a picnic, got Brad, and we're here.
What a day for it, huh?
How do you feel, Brad?
How do I feel?
Yeah, up front.
Probably a little bit more nervous. The fact that he has a helmet and we don't. It's a bit windy. He just landed on a mountain.
Oh my gosh, that helicopter ride was amazing. I think it's one of the highlights of the Canada trip so far. The views were breathtaking. It was a little too windy to have a proper picnic up there. I didn't care. I got dropped off on a mountain rather than having to hike up it. But we've come back to our campsite. Weather is looking a bit hit or miss, but I'm gonna make some tacos and we're just gonna have a fire and chill for a bit. There's bears on the campsite. The adrenaline rush of seeing a bear in the wild never gets old. But they're in the campsite, so. And this guy's at a tent. Alrighty, so it is Sunday and it's almost 12 o'clock.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah, Sunday fun day. And right now we're going to be heading out onto the water for a scenic rafting tour. The weather looks pretty nice at the minute. I'm hoping it stays that way because I just want to relax in a rafting boat and enjoy some beautiful views. Well, the rain is not on our side right now, but Brad has faith. He won't use his hood. Alrighty, so we're getting ready to do the Dempster Highway. So in preparation for that, we booked Helen in for a service. Booked in for a service and they basically didn't do anything. She needed to get an oil change and we left her in for 2 hours. They didn't ring to tell us that they couldn't find an oil filter to fit our van, so it was basically a waste of time. They checked the handbrake and was like, yeah, it's not working, but we don't know how to fix it because this is it's a foreign vehicle and basically we couldn't be bothered taking it apart. Yeah, so they weren't much use and yeah, we got our tires had to get a new tire. We got our tires rechanged around and the guys who did that didn't end up balancing the wheels well, so it was like shaking when Brad's driving. Anyway, so we called ahead to another place in Fort John. I think that's where I am right now, I'm not even sure. And they ordered in a part for our oil filter, but we got here today and basically it wouldn't get here in time. They were really friendly, but they've rang ahead for the next location, which is Whitehorse, which is basically a 4-day drive away. So hopefully they'll have it in stock by the time we get there. So they're expecting us. So hopefully we can get the oil filter and change done before we start the Dempster. Yeah, but we're now living with an extra tire in the van, so we have a new guest, which is kind of annoying.
So up here in the in northern British Columbia, the road systems get really complicated. For example, to get to Fort Nelson, you have to drive 373 kilometers and then turn right, and you're there. There's not a lot of roads.
After what felt like almost 4 hours of driving, which I think it was, we've pulled in to our wild camping spot for the night. Look at this, it's quite pretty. Got Helen there, it's a fire pit. We're by a lake. Isn't that lovely? Bug situation is rough. You open the door for 1 minute, they come in. So Brad's gonna fly the drone. But yeah, we can't be out there with it. Which is really annoying because you'd like to be able to enjoy that, but... So, I just wanted to give you a little update on the bug situation. We've mentioned before that the Canadians have warned us about the bugs coming out, and last night we had our first real experience of them. Fortunately, our mini Hecky, the thing above our bed, you know, appears to have a fault in it, in that there is a way for those mosquitoes to get through. Brad and I spent the night huddled up while I wouldn't come out of the covers, and I still got bit. And yeah, it was a pretty sleepless night because we were getting eaten alive by mosquitoes.
I slept alright.
Did you?
I slept fine. Yeah, just a few bites.
No, I guess not. Whenever I killed them in the morning, a few of them, they was filled with blood, which was obviously our blood.
Caz is painting a horror story with the bugs.
They are. They're really annoying.
Everyone understands how annoying bugs can be.
Mosquitoes, yes. But yes, so need to get that sorted because I can't be doing that again. On a more positive note, it is raining, but we're on our way to, what's it called? The Liard Provincial Park, which is, it's got hot springs and they look really cool. Someone told us that it looks pretty busy, but we are hoping to maybe stay there overnight tonight, so we'll see what happens. It's another 3 hours, 23 minutes.
Just like before.
On the road.
Just head 279 kilometers and then you're there.
Yep.
There's no need to turn left or right anywhere along the way.
Just straight ahead. I thought it might be good to show you on a map a little bit of what we've been doing. So we just came from Fort Nelson here. We're making our way through these. This looks like a really nice lake. I'm hoping the weather will clear up a bit before that, but then we're going to be trying to stop here for the night and then be heading on out there tomorrow.
With all these long drives, at the moment, a little update, we're listening to Matthew McConaughey's kind of like an autobiography, kind of, called Greenlights. It's very funny.
It's really good, actually.
It's very Matthew McConaughey.
It is. But if you like his voice as much as I do, then you'll love it.
Yeah. Alright.
So this is actually the Northern Rockies that we're driving through now. So we're going to be starting the Dempster Highway soon. We're basically driving up to the start point. So it's going to take a while, but I'm going to make some coffee now. But this is the new addition to our van. This lives with us now. And will do until one of the wheels goes on the Dempster Highway. Got some night sheep. Hello.
I've got a little baby with that.
Made a quick pit stop. We're starting to collect these now.
That's our second.
Yes, we're going to put them on the back. And I also definitely overpaid for a bar of chocolate, but I really like after it.
$2.
This is Muncho Lake, and it looks awesome.
Muncho means big lake.
In what language?
In the Casca language, if my education serves me well.
Oh yeah. What's one of the largest natural lakes in the Canadian Rockies? Brad marking us in BC.
There we are. Made it.
There's bison at the side of the road.
What are these wood bison? I think that sign back that said.
Hi guys.
Wow, look at you guys.
Doing your thing.
Hello. Doing their thing. There's a little calf there.
Oh yeah, the baby one.
Hello.
They're everywhere. We made it to the hot springs. Managed to get a space in the overflow car park. Now we're walking to the hot springs. Brad isn't happy because he's been bit. He's in shorts, for God's sake. The hot springs were really nice. So we stayed in there for a little bit and then came back, had a shower in the van. And yeah, now I'm gonna get some, it's 8 o'clock. I'm going to get some work done. I'm going to try and start editing a video and then make some food. It's a really nice evening. Got the fly net up, as I call it. Our camping spot for the night here, and well, I think maybe they all ran after Brad. Oh no, you can see him. Maybe you can't. There's loads of mosquitoes. I am not getting out of this van.
Have a bug problem. Look at this. Oh my god. It looks worse in reality than it does on this camera. And there's so many that I think a few are somehow finding a way in. Oh yeah.
We've got 3 dead. 4 dead. 5 dead. Why are they all on that?
Just having a meltdown. Okay, so we woke up this morning and there were bugs everywhere in the van. There's one right here. So we spent the morning beating them, and we just had to leave. We just had to get the hell out of where we were. Literally just threw everything, like put everything away that needed to be put away, and drove 20 minutes down the road to a spot. We've had some, oh now they're coming back. We had some breakfast, but
the problem is we thought we knew where they were coming from. We sealed everything up and there was hundreds this morning, so we don't know where they're coming from.
yeah, they're still, yeah, now they're all out here. It's horrible. So annoying.
This is not good. Every time I touch something, I'm worried. The little vines I have, I think they think they're real and they're sitting in it, and if you move one they all come down like that.
This is what it's been like for 2 days.
I know people are probably going to watch this and think, oh, you idiots, you should have such and such, and you're right. You're right.
The thing is, we just can't work out how they're getting in the van.
Wait, yeah, there's obviously a hole somewhere.
Because we sealed, everything is sealed up, and this has never happened before.
Ever.
But then I don't think we've ever been around this many bugs before. All I can think is they come through like the footwell under the engine or something, because we've had a couple of little field masks come in before through there. But the van was surrounded by thousands of them last night, everywhere, all around it. So any little holes, I guess at least some will get in. But we've probably killed about 100 so far today, and they're still in here. So these were all in here last night while we were asleep.
Alright, so according to the guide that was given to us, this place is the world's best cinnamon buns.
No, the world famous cinnamon buns.
World famous, yeah. World famous cinnamon buns. So, I'm about to check it out. These look really good. Some coffee and some giant looking cinnamon buns.
That's just one cinnamon bun. It's over my head. Oh, of course.
The Yukon! We've made it to our next province.
So we're in Watson Lake, and this place is famous for, you can see it over there, this like mass of signposts that people have been leaving for over 100 years. So, bought a board, we're going to decorate it, we're going to hang it up.
The leather lady gave us a full basket of paint so we can make our mark.
This is our masterpiece.
Da-da-da.
So a little bit of history. So we're driving the Alaska Highway, which was built in 1942 to connect America to Alaska, and also to create like a barrier against the Japanese invasion. So they built it in 9 months in 1942, and it was like an army project. So there was a soldier who was here in Watson Lake, where we are. Yeah, Watson Lake, and he was really homesick so he made a sign of Danville, Illinois, where he was from and how far it was, and he put it up in here. And then it just caught on. And then ever since, thousands of people come here every year to put them up. And sometime later this year, they're going to hit 100,000.
Epic.
So they're at like 94,632, whatever.
So we'll go add ours on.
We're going to add ours on, and then, yeah, we'll be a part of the tradition. So the woman was saying that the guy who did the first one was because he was homesick and for his wife or his wife to be, and then in 1992, so 50 years on, they brought him and her back here and they had like a big ceremony. So yeah,
it's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
In between Argentina and Florida, Tennessee, and Vermont.
Slotted in there. It looks like someone had one here in it. Canal.
Think how bright and colorful ours is.
Yeah. Just stick a couple right in the middle, huh? 1, 2. Yeah? Such a really big now.
Could have went for the smaller one.
That's okay. That is never coming out. God! And now Pretty went for the other side.
And it's done. We've made our mark.
Oh yeah.
If you ever get there, make sure you tag us.
Yeah, someone, if you find this, if anyone comes here, finds this sign.
At any stage in our lives.
You win a prize.
Yeah, we'll get a prize to you. Okay, I know I said that we found a famous cinnamon bun the other day, but this is in all the guidebooks. This place about serving the world's largest cinnamon bun. So we're gonna go get it. Woo!
Oh, I can smell the cinnamon buns. Cazzy's just gonna vandalize this wall. Now we'll be famous.
Is anyone else here? This may be the biggest thing I've ever seen. Look, the size of that. It's ridiculous.
And it opens from the top.
They say the Kafita found a traveller set of 4, which is true. But she's also said that the bikers who come from South America up to Tuk 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 will eat one and want it.
What should we do? Do you want to tear it in?
Well, everyone else has been cutting it. Chunks off.
And that means you're going to tear it. I don't like doing what everyone else is doing.
Right, I want to get your impression.
It's a big cinnamon bun. Tastes like one too. So when we were in there, they have all these signs on the wall for the Yukon Quest, which is a 1,000-mile husky race they do every year here from Fairbanks to Whitehorse, where we just came from. But it's mad because, like, right now I'm in shorts and t-shirt, the sun is blazing, it is a wonderful day.
It is beautiful.
But then, the obviously in the depths of winter, it must be so bitterly cold here. So it must feel like it's never going to get warm again. Whereas right now it's hard to imagine what it must be like in the winter. So they just have such extremes up here.
It's crazy.
Yeah, just such extremes, but yeah.
In other news, it is 4 hours 16 minutes until we start the Dempster.
Okay, so can you see all the bugs on the front of Helen? She is a very dirty girl right now. There's a lot of dead bugs. So I'm going to give her a much needed clean. I think the last time I washed her was somewhere maybe in Ontario, so a long while away.
We appear to have driven into a bit of a...
This is mental! It was just sunny like 5 years ago. And now...
Brad cleaned the van. He says on that ass.
Yeah. This is mad. This is like heavy rain. It's like, we're underwater almost.
The sign for the Arctic Ocean. Mile 0 of the Dempster Highway.
Feeling nervous.
The sky is looking pretty, looks like it's gonna rain. But yeah, this should be interesting. You know, the guides online suggest we might not make it. People have said take it slow. We have our 2 spare tires. We're fueled up.
I think we're going to be okay.
We'll be fine.
We just seem like a standard family car going down there. Little bikers just got back down.
Yeah.
Helen's a bit of a beast, you know. She's,
What do you? Yeah.
You know, she's 4-wheel drive. We wish.
Well, basically, that's what the next video is going to be. Will she or will she not make it? Or will we get a burst tire? Will we get stuck? Who the hell knows? You're going to have to watch the next video to find out. So we'll see you in the next one. In the next video, disaster on the Dempster. Why is it flashing?
To warn you, make you aware there's an issue.
And we've run into issues. Ah!